Guys, the stars here. The rabbit hole goes much, much deeper. I did a little research on Hierophant and Louis Lefebvre because, after listening to his and watching his interview with Alex Jones, I felt as though he was, as an artist, he was very detached from his own work, and that he did not have logical explanations and an accurate understanding of his own work. He almost seemed to speak of it in third person at certain points in the interview. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch this interview with Alex Jones, and you'll see what I mean. I get an odd feeling throughout this entire interview. As an artist myself, if I have a work, I could talk for an hour on one piece of my work. Whereas this individual, Louis Lefebvre, he seems to be short of words for the different explanations as to the different elements in the iPet Go 2, and it almost seems as there's a big white elephant in the room that they're not talking about. We hear simplistic explanations that don't do the film justice at all, and then on the other hand, he talks about how he worked on this for 5 years, and that he went broke, basically putting this animation together, all just to release it to the public without making any revenue off of it. It just doesn't add up. So I did a little research on Louis Lefebvre, and what I found was pretty peculiar. Louis Lefebvre, if you Wikipedia search this person, is also the first Catholic bishop of Boston. And guess who succeeded him? It was a Pope Benedict, which just happens to be the same name as the Pope who resigned from the Vatican. Also, if you look at the release date of June 25th for this for iPet Go 2 of 2012, all I did was do a Wikipedia search on June 25th. The very first entry for that date in 253 AD was a Pope Cornelius who was beheaded. He's the only pope mentioned in the list of dates, or in the list of years for that date. And in the very last entry in the list, on June 25th, 2012, which is the exact day that iPet Go 2 released, that is the day that the final beam was lifted into place for World Trade Center 4. So, folks, I'm afraid the joke might be on us with this iPet Go 2. I'm to the point now where I'm even questioning if Louis Lefebvre was the person who put together iPet Go 2. Now, that's just my opinion, but I just presented you with some pretty hard facts and seeming coincidences based on some credible sources that you can research for yourself, and you can decide. But I'm sure we'll uncover more in the coming days with regard to Louis Lefebvre. Take care and be safe.